Hey guys, Nigel here with you, Nigel's Modelling Bench, with a product review for you again. And this is basically now going to be some aftermarket for this beautiful Hobby Boss 1/32 scale B24J Liberator. Now this also applies to the D, because what we're going to look at is some turrets, some resin turrets. Now the tail turret on a B24D I believe is the same, please correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, what we've got here is a nose turret and a tail turret aftermarket for this kit. Reason being, a couple of reasons. This is the clear sprue with the turret parts on, you can see it here. And here is the rear turret and here is the forward turret. And as you can see on the rear turret, they've got the clear part, lovely and clear, very, very nice indeed. Beautiful moulding, you know, it's world class, absolute, you know, AAA standard class clear injection moulding. It's absolutely beautiful. Now the problem is the front turret. With the front turret, they've actually got the glazing all frosted, as you can see. So what you've got to do is polish it up. Not a major task, I hear you say. It's not, you know, it's not all of it. It's only the top section really that's got to be done, and it's not that bad. But then once you get all the polishing done, and I believe now Hobby Boss have corrected it, and if you do buy the D kit, you actually get this sprue in the D kit, and they've actually sorted the front glazing. The front turret glazing, should I say. But even if you get all that done, you've then got the problem of, because they've made it in two halves, you've then got a seam right across the middle here, which is very, very difficult to hide. As you can imagine, in clear plastic, having no seam there is going to be really, really difficult. You've also got these raised areas here where you've got the pin and the hole. So you'd have to get rid of them, because otherwise they're going to show through, and then polish it through. So basically that is the problem. And the way the turrets are designed in the kit, they are designed to be assembled. Here we go. So what you're basically doing is building up the sides of the turret, and then you're going to put it all into the floor, and then sandwich the sides of the turret around it. So it makes it very, very difficult for the aftermarket to actually make anything that's going to fit. So what can we do about that? We can get these. Now this is a box I've been sent from Bulgaria. I bought these, I ordered them from War Studios. There's a little bit of a wait, because apparently there is quite a high failure rate. So basically every sort of 3 or 4 he makes, he's throwing 2 or 3 away, because obviously moulding clear resin is very, very difficult. Now I have had a very quick look in here, and we've got an invoice there. They're actually €11 each, and the company's name is War Studios. And I'll just open this off camera so you don't see my address. But basically what I'll do is cover that up like that, and you can see this is what we're looking at here. Okay, so that is from the company called War Studios, and we're looking at CWS 32006 and 32007. They're €11 each. The shipping cost was £6.80. The payment fee is €1.01. That's because I used PayPal. So the total is £29.81 all in. I didn't get caught for any customs or anything, it just came straight through, so all good there. But basically that's what we're looking at. It's the Model A15 for the B24 and the Model number 5 tail turret for the B24. So there we go. Okay, so that's our paperwork taken care of. So we get all this, they're beautifully packaged. You can see we've got all this shredded paper, we've got a bubble wrap bag and everything there. So it's all really, really nice and all really, really done. Oh sorry, it's not a bubble wrap bag, it's just a bubble wrap, piece of bubble wrap wrapped around it. So here we've got the nose turret, and here we've got the tail turret. So let's have a look at the tail turret first. So we get this little baggie open. Be careful not to scratch this. So in fact, I think what I'll do is put the bag down here, if it doesn't mess things up for you too much. Yeah, it's no good, is it? So we can see here, this is cast resin, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It is very, very nice indeed. Got a tiny little blemish there on that corner. You can just see there, but I think that will polish out. But you can see that it is beautifully made. If I just put my finger inside there, you can see how crystal clear it is. You can see how absolutely lovely it is. No distortion. You're obviously going to get distortion when you look around the radius on the sides. You get that on the real thing. But you can see in there, very, very nice indeed, beautifully cast. So it's one piece, so you've got your clear polished glazing, you've got no seam across the middle to worry about, so it's job done. Okay, so we can see there, and the other thing they've done, which is very, very nice indeed, they've given us obviously the separate glazing panel for the middle there, so you may choose not to use that, but also what they've done is made it so that the lower part of the turret, if I can get this bag over, Mr. No Nails, the lower part of the turret has been moulded as a separate piece. So basically that separate piece is going to mount onto the bottom of the turret like so. Okay, you're going to glue that on there like that once it's all cleaned up. So basically when you look at these kit parts, the actual flange around the base of the turret is moulded on with the turret. Okay, that means you have to go like that around your parts, but because they've made it this way, this will drop on the top and then you can pop that in afterwards and glue that in. You probably glue the base into there and then pop that down over the top. I would assume, looking at it, I would assume you obviously got to clear out the valleys where the guns go, and then you'll have your you'll have these little pieces here to go in there. They're your shields, but basically I'd imagine with the guns up, you'd be able to get the guns up and drop that down over the top. If you know different, please tell me in the comments below, and I will pin your comment so that everybody else gets to see it, to know that I'm telling porky pies, that is for Americans. Porky pies lies. So there we go. So that's that one taken care of there. And then let's take a look at the nose turret, which again is going to be a massive benefit over the kit part, because it's where the eye goes. When you see one of these models built, your eye goes straight to it. You know, you can straight to the turret. So you can see you've got the same part here for the base, so that's going to go in afterwards. And then we've got the actual turret itself here, and as we can see, beautifully cast, very, very clear. I can't see any blemishes on this one at all. A little bit of a wavy finish on the top there where it's been polished, or the mould's been polished, but hey, you know, I'm not going to worry about that. The real thing's probably like that. But very, very nice indeed. And as I say, you through my finger through there, you can see it's crystal clear. This is some of the best clear cast resin I've ever seen. It's really, really nice. Very, very nice indeed. So, and for €11, so that's just a bargain. Somebody else was doing some with a vac form and a resin base and stuff, and I didn't much like the look of those. I was waiting for someone to come out with the clear ones, and War Studios, they're the first to do it, bravely. So there we go. So as I say, they've come from War Studios, part number CWS 32007 and CWS 32006. Get on over there, have a look on the website. You will see on there, it says pre-order only or something. I ordered these, and I think it was about 3 weeks before I got a confirmation email that they'd been put in the post. So there we go. So yeah, get yourself a set. So much better than dealing with that seam, even if you do manage to get everything polished out. So yeah. And we've also got something else I've noticed. Okay, no, it is on here. I was thinking that rivet detail was missing, but it's not. It is on there, on the kit parts as well. So there we are. Very happy with that. Happy with my purchase. Another little addition for that great little, well, not so little, Hobby Boss B24J. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.